Welcome to my walkthrough of Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster for Android. I played through this game many times in the 1990s, so I'm quite familiar with it. They've done a really nice job of the graphics in this. I'm not going to be reading every single line of the talking. Let's do a brief summary. So these guys are going back to Baron. Captain seems kind of down. So we're gonna see a flashback here of what happened. There, the troops of Baron are in Masaida, and they've gone to take the water crystal on the king's orders. Cecil grabs the crystal. In the Super Nintendo version, the Elder says something here. Something like, why do you persist in taking crystals from innocent people? I guess the Pixel Remaster folks didn't figure it was important enough to put in this version. You can see the soldiers and Cecil are not happy about what they've done, but they're just following the king's orders. And now there'll be some monsters. This battle will be automatic, you don't have to do anything. In the Super Nintendo version, the item that Cecil is about to use wasn't in the game. Is the Red Fang, which casts fire on all the enemies. The US version was dumbed down, basically. They made the monsters easier and took a lot of extra items out and such. This item too. This item wasn't in the Super Nintendo version either. So there have been more and more monsters recently. Doesn't sound good. Captain, we are now approaching Baron. Okay. We've got our water crystal. We're going to deliver it to the king of Baron in a bit. It's a nice 3D effect. This mode 7, I believe it's called. Bagan greeting us at the door. Again, Cecil's reiterating that the Masaidans were defenseless. Treasure on the right, we'll be able to pick that up a little bit later. Bagan's gonna have us wait outside. We're gonna talk to the king in private. And Bagan is also gonna let the king know that Cecil's not really dissatisfied or not happy with his orders. Captain, His Majesty summons you. Okay, so we're here. We're gonna turn over the crystal to the king. And here's the whole thing that kind of sets the whole game quest off right here. Openly questioning the king's orders. My men are confused and displeased at their orders. That was added in the Pixel Remaster. He didn't say that part in the Super Nintendo version. He just asked the king why he wanted the crystals. He never mentioned that they were not happy directly. Okay, so we're gonna have to deliver a bomb ring to the Mist Village. That sounds sinister, doesn't it? Bomb ring? So Kain's coming in, he's trying to back Cecil up. The king says, okay, you go with him then. You don't trust me either. Alright, so we're free now to wander around. So one of the cardinal rules of our RPGs, make sure you talk to everybody. Get valuable information. Okay, you can't get back into the throne room until we've delivered the bomb ring. Let's go over here, there's a couple guards to talk to. They're all saying that the king has not been his normal self. Talk to Kain, your new partner. So it was the king who ordered Cecil to master the dark sword. Cecil is a dark knight. Kain is a dragoon. More guards to talk to. Mistwell Valley is northwest. Okay, so once we leave, we'll have to go northwest. Explore the castle a bit. There's white mages here you can talk to. Sometimes there's items in these pots you can check. There's a little exclamation mark above the pot. That means there's an item in there. Nothing here. Let's go here, and there's black mages here. Sleep! Okay, so the mage's sleep spell didn't work. Nothing in these pots. Okay, you're free to take the items from the storage room. There's a button on the wall. Go up, press it. Ether. 480 gil. And a tent. Ether will refill your magic points, but Cecil or Kain cannot use magic, so that item is useless for now. There's more treasures behind this guy, but we'll have to wait till later to get them. These guys work for Sid, the engineer, who makes the airships. This tower is off limits. Okay, we can't get into that tower for now. Rosa, Cecil. Thank goodness you're alright. Okay, so Rosa's there, worried about us. The girlfriend of Cecil. And she's gonna come and visit us later. See what's down here. Oh, it's the mages that were captured from Masaida. See what they have to say. Please return the crystal to Masaida. Yeah, I don't think the king is going to do that. Rosa was worried sick about you. Okay, so there's the airship engineer, Mr. Sid. How are my airships? Let's see. We returned your airships in good shape. Don't worry. So Sid is also worried about the king too. He's noticed the king has not been his normal self. Sid's gonna go home. Let's go where Sid is. This is the soldier barracks, it looks like. My arm's broken. Ouch, that sounds like it hurts. So you can see the soldiers' opinions are mixed. Some are loyal to the king, some are not happy about killing innocent Masaidans. Okay, so now we're gonna go up to Cecil's room and rest. Rest, yes. And that'll also refill your HP if you've lost any, and MP also. And there's Rosa. So Rosa's worried about our upcoming mission. Cecil, look at me. We killed innocent people to steal their crystals. Can't defy the king. I'm a hopeless coward. So there's inner conflict in Cecil. Telling Rosa, don't worry, Kain is coming. Cecil and Kain make a good team. The logo of Final Fantasy IV is actually a Kain. Even though Cecil is the main character, Kain also plays a major significance to the story. Ready for some real combat? Always. Lead the way. Okay. So we're gonna get this quest underway. And there's the opening screen. Wow, almost 15 minutes in. The maker of Final Fantasy is a big Star Wars fan, so you can see lots of Star Wars influences such as this. Very much like the opening credits crawl of Star Wars movies. So Baron is a big power in the world, basically. And Baron is trying to collect the world's crystals, but why? Why? Well, we'll find that out. You also notice there's 2 moons. Find out later in the game why that is. The crystals merely shed their light in silence. Okay, so we're on the overworld map. Go into the items screen. Now, since I'm a veteran, I set the battle mode to active, which means when you're choosing items or magic, time will still pass. If you're a rookie, I would recommend setting the battle mode to wait. And then you can change the battle speed too. If it's too slow or too fast, feel free to adjust it. I usually leave it that on normal. And we'll leave Cecil and Kain in the front row. Front row guys basically take full damage but do full damage. Guys in the back row do half damage with physical weapons, but also take half damage. So if you've got a magic user or someone with a long range weapon, you want to put them in the back row. Alright, there, see? You can find items in some pots. Sure look like a bad guy. There's the inn if you need to refill your HP, but we don't. Don't want to waste 50 gil. Potion. Okay, we'll go up here. There's a switch on the wall here. Let's go in, grab the treasure. Dwarven bread. 10. Eye drops. The dwarven bread just pans out and lets you see the overworld map from a distance. It's not really a useful item. Can't take money from a dark knight. Okay, so see the townspeople fear and respect Cecil. Here's the item shop. I would recommend buying some cure potions. Couple antidotes too, just in case we get poisoned. Eye drops if you got blind status. Phoenix down to revive you if you die. Buy a couple of each there. Devil's Road. This road leads to Masaida. Okay, since we've we've stolen their crystals, so not surprised that they've sealed the road. Later on in the game we'll be able to use this, but right now, no. Training room. Okay, so these guys will give you some beginner tips if you're if you're new to Final Fantasy. Fat Chocobo. You can store items in the Fat Chocobo. I'll show you that a little bit after. There's naming way. If you want to change your character's name, you can talk to this guy. We'll leave it as Cecil. The guy is just explaining what I was talking about with the active and wait system. King is gravely mistaken, ordering his men to master the dark sword. Okay, that door is locked. That'll open up to us later, so will that one. So we can't buy weapons or armor here. That's okay, our weapons and armor are strong enough to take down the monsters that are in the mist cave. Okay, Rose's house. Ouch! Oh, don't touch the fire. Heard the king and you boys are up to no good these days. So Rose's mom is not very happy. Wants us to stay away from her daughter. Sid's house. Sid's away snoring away there. I built a new engine. Okay, it's interesting. Principles of buoyancy. You can see what books Sid has on his shelf. Tell my father to stop pulling all-nighters. Okay. Looks tired. Okay, we'll have to get Sid to stop working all the time. Okay, so there's a dancer here. Again, in the Super Nintendo version, the dancer leaves the dress on. I guess Super Nintendo being a family-friendly system. There's items in the water, believe it or not. There's a tent, hourglass. Check out what your items do here. Hourglass has the same effect as stop, so that'll stop an enemy, freeze them in their tracks. There's more items back there where that old grandma is standing. So apparently that locked door leads to an old waterway. Again, that will be useful later on. Golden needle. That will cure you if you've been stoned. Phoenix down. Can never have too many of those. And another Phoenix down. Okay. So that's good. Change the size of the map on the right hand side. Save, 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 save. One of the cardinal rules of RPGs, save wherever you can. You never know when you'll run into strong enemies and die. So whenever you get a chance to save, you better save. Chocobo Forest, okay. You can get some chocobos. Jeshell Greens. That's for summoning the fat chocobo. So whenever you smell chocobos, use the Jeshell Greens and pop. Fat chocobo appeared. You can store items in there. You can store a huge amount of items in your inventory already. I personally don't really use the fat chocobo. Just show you here for illustration purposes. And if you stored items there, you can withdraw them back. So let's take that back. And white chocobo will refill your MP. We don't have any characters that have MP right now, so it's not really useful to us. And the yellow chocobo. Yellow chocobo, you can run around the map screen and you won't encounter any enemies. Faster than walking and you'll be enemy free. But we'll get rid of this chocobo because I want to fight some enemies to help us level up. Preemptive strike, okay. So Cecil has attack, darkness. Darkness hits multiple enemies. Now watch Cecil's HP, 190 now. After he uses darkness, down to 165. So be mindful of that. That darkness ability hits all monsters, but it will drain your HP with each use, so use it sparingly. Again, that ability, darkness, is not in the Super Nintendo version. Use darkness again. Whenever there's 3 or 4 or more enemies, it's a good idea to use darkness, otherwise the battle drags on too long. Kain's jump attack does a lot more damage than his regular attack, so have Kain jump. There we go. Cecil's close to getting a level up. Okay, first dungeon of the game, the Mist Cave. Pretty short dungeon, as you would expect the first dungeon in a game to be. Don't attack the sword rats with the physical attacks. They'll counter-attack you with a powerful needle attack. So we'll get Cecil to use his darkness ability. We'll see. Use darkness a few times. Cecil's HP is below 100 now. Oh. Enemy can't counterattack when he's dead. Cecil got a level up. That's good. Whenever you come across enemies you want to fight them, then that will minimize the amount of level grinding you'll have to do later in the game. Use an ice potion there on Cecil. His HP has become drained from repeated use of the darkness attack. When the screen flashes, that means a critical attack. The guy's landed a critical hit. Potion, okay. Try to get all the treasure chests here. Imps. Imps, the weakest enemy in the game. Not gonna bother using my darkness ability on these guys. They're easy enough to defeat with the regular physical attack. eye drops. We got some eye drops in case we get blind status. Or goblin. Again, just use physical attacks to take these guys out. Super weak. Kain's getting close to getting a level up. Tent! You never have enough tents. Okay, we got multiple enemies here. Hit them with darkness. We get Kain to jump. Yes, Kain got a level up. Alright. Ocean. Okay, we're almost at the exit. Leave at once. Could that be the Phantom Beast? Yeah, I think it is. The upcoming boss fight starts a tradition in Final Fantasy of the first boss in the game goes into a certain status, and when the boss is in this status, if you attack it, it will hit you back with a very powerful counterattack. It's to teach you that Final Fantasy is a game of strategy. It's not just, okay, blindly mash the fight button. You have to pay attention to the consequences of your fights. Okay. Miss Dragon, the first boss of the game. So, have Cecil attack, Kain jump. Now about every 3 or 4 monster attacks, the monster will go into that status. And then at that time, you just want to defend, basically. If you hit it, it'll attack you with a powerful mist attack. The monster turned to mist. Just go defend. Kain defend too. And if your guys are low on HP, this is probably a good time to use potions also. Okay, so he's formed up again. Let's resume the attack. Maybe one more attack and the monster will turn to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, turn to mist. Okay. Gonna defend. In the Super Nintendo version, if you did Kain's jump attack when he turned to mist, it didn't count as an attack and it wouldn't counterattack like that. I guess they fixed that bug, as in this version it counterattacks you when Kain does the jump. It's returning to its dragon form. Attack now. Okay, thank you for that useful piece of advice. Yeah, the enemies have definitely more HP in this version. I remember the Super Nintendo version, the dragon got to turn to mist maybe 2 times, and then it would be dead. Keep the pattern up. Okay, turn the mist, defend. Kain's getting a bit low on HP, so let's heal him with a potion. Dragons formed up. You know what to do. Jump, attack, jump, attack, defend, jump, attack, defend. It's a no-brainer. I got a critical attack and Cecil finishes him off. Okay, so we're outside. And what's gonna happen now? We're at the Village of Mist with the bomb ring. What do you think will happen? You'll have to wait until the next episode of the walkthrough to find out. Like and subscribe, please.